Hey, I just want to talk about a word that really struck me and something that I've been walking in and something that I want everyone to experience, and it's called forgiveness. Now, forgiveness can be complicated to some people. Some people think, why should I forgive that person? They don't deserve it. Why should I forgive you if you didn't forgive me? Or why should I just let that person go after them hurting me so badly? Let me just say, forgiveness, the word itself means to let go, to release, uh, to surrender, to basically not hold that which you're holding on to. And forgiveness is not something that someone deserves. Forgiveness is not something that you can go to a person and say, okay, what you did is okay, it's fine, now I forgive you. Forgiveness is actually a choice. It's not a feeling. You can never feel to forgive someone. It's not an emotion. It's not something that I wake up in the morning and say, today I feel good and I'm going to forgive that person. That's not how it works. Forgiveness is basically where you just, no matter how hurt you are, how damaged you are, how much pain you're carrying, forgiveness is a choice that you yourself choose to make. And it's basically saying that I no longer want to carry bitterness, anger, hatred. I don't want to carry any pain anymore. I don't want to carry this dirt inside of me against this person. I don't want to hold a grudge against you. And so you're basically choosing out of your own choice to let go of that which someone has done to you. And how that looked for me in my own life, I had a pretty bad relationship with my brother and sister. We would fight a lot, argue a lot, and the years went by, and I started to go cold, and I went away for 2 or 3 years, and each time I was just able to love people that I'd never met before, love people that I just met on the streets, people I had just gotten to know, and it really hit me, and I got this thought, or God spoke to me saying, how can I love these people, but not my own brother and sister? And so I came home. And I just had to repent. I just said, I'm sorry for who I've been. I'm sorry for the brother I've been to you guys. Please forgive me. I really want to work on our relationship and I want to be a better brother to you. And I could just see how me extending that and also asking for their forgiveness was me saying, I'm going to let go of everything that you've done to me, everything that I've felt from you, everything that I've experienced, but also reach out and ask for forgiveness for the things that I have done. And it's not a feeling, it's a choice that we make, and that's what true reconciliation means, where one person who has wronged another person chooses to go to that person and ask for forgiveness. And I met this guy in South Africa, and it was such a powerful story, because we were sitting there talking about this forgiveness and what it means to truly forgive someone. And as we're praying to God for his heart, because he was carrying so much, he himself just prayed a prayer saying, God, help me to forgive the guy who killed my brother. And when I heard this with my own eyes, I was so in awe. This man had lost his brother in a township who had just been killed 2 years earlier. And he's been carrying this pain and this hatred and this anger inside of him for so long. And here he just extends that forgiveness and says, God, I want to let go of this. And he was just free. He no longer had to carry this burden. He no longer had to carry this weight inside of him against that person, but basically just giving it to God and just saying, God, I give this to you. You take it. And that's what Jesus did for us. When he was on that cross, there was 2 sinners beside him. One of them says, if you are the Son of God, save yourself. And the other person, just a sinner like the other one, says, remember me when you're in paradise. And Jesus tells him, you'll be with me in paradise today. And it's so powerful because God looks at our heart. We're all sinners. We've all done wrong. We've all messed up. I've done a lot of bad things. But Jesus came to save the sinners, to save the brokenhearted, to save the lonely, to save the weak. He came to save the world, to set us free from ourselves. And he says, I came and I died for you and I chose to take all your sins. Not because I feel about it, not because I think it's a good thing to do. It's because he loved you. And he says, I want to forgive you for everything you've done. And so he took all your problems, your shame, your guilt, everything on himself. And he says, just believe in me and you will receive forgiveness. And it's so powerful because now he wants us to further this ministry of reconciliation where we go to people and we just extend forgiveness, we extend the grace, we extend love. We meet people where they're at and we show them that no matter what you're going through, no matter how tough it is, how people have hurt you or rejected you in your life, or what kind of outcast you might feel you are, there's someone who wants to embrace you and hold you and bring you into his own arms. And that's what Jesus did. He came to show us a forgiveness that no matter what people have done to you, no matter what people have said to you, that you can be forgiven. And he wants to forgive you for everything you've ever done. And to be able to wake up in the morning knowing that I've been forgiven, that I've been set free, that I no longer need to carry the burdens of the world or the weight of the world. And I can also, no matter how people treat me, extend that forgiveness to others, because Jesus says we must forgive them like we have been forgiven. It's an important thing to just, let go of that which you're holding against people. Let go of how people are treating you or looking at you, and just show them that, I've been forgiven. I've done a lot of wrong things, and that's why I choose to forgive you too. Have an amazing day. Be blessed.